Alright, well, that Natalie Bollinger group, they keep trying to destroy anything that I post up. They keep harassing me and threatening me and all sorts of crap like that, and then complaining when I respond in the same fashion they do. Apparently, they like the kitchen, they just don't like the cooking. They can't
Okay.
handle the heat. So,
I'm listening.
I need someone to kill me, Christine. You
And
guys
the
aren't going
only
to work
way
together. You
I
guys aren't going to work together to help me out. And that's not a
we
personal insult, and that's not saying that you don't care. But I need Mobley to
do,
come forward. I need you to come forward. I need all of these people who are harassing me to stop. I need someone to show up in court. I need a lawyer. I need a lot of things that cost a lot of money. I need to be able to go to those court dates. When I go back to Colorado, I'm going to get arrested as soon as I get there. If I go to the court dates, I'll get arrested for going to the court dates. I literally have no chance, no honest chance of defending myself.
I know what you're saying is true. Um, if you really want to end it, Sean, you gotta do it yourself. I mean, of course, I'd rather you didn't, but I'll save you that whole speech, right? Um, I had a discussion. Can I tell you about what I discussed with God when I wanted to kill myself? What happened? You don't have to believe in God. Give me 3 minutes. I was in the hospital, and it was one of the worst times. I was shitting all over the floor. I couldn't get out of bed. I was in diapers. I was throwing up in a feeding tube. They gave me a blood transfusion, and everybody kept saying it was drugs. Anyway, I was laying on the bathroom floor, and I was pounding the floor. And fuck you, God. These people are the things in my life that I do not know a God that would do this to me or anybody. I said, it's not fair. I'm your daughter, and I'm not allowed to decide when I come home. And he told me that, of course, you can come home anytime you want. You're my daughter. You have that freedom. But just know that if you hang around, there's somebody tomorrow that needs you. You don't get to decide who that is or how it looks. It's not a pretty message. And I'm not saying it's what he's saying to you, but it's what he said to me. He gave me full permission to go home. Go home. Be done, whatever. If there's nothing when you're dead, that's great. If you go home to heaven, whatever. You just be done. And as a child of the king, I have that right. But it's my responsibility no matter what. My life looks fine, no matter how bad I screw up or other people take me down. I don't have a right to myself.
You get to see your family?
I just flew back. I'm in bed right now. I just left Pennsylvania. Again, I don't get along with my family. I try to kill myself in my mom's house. Not because I'm going to die. I wanted her to find her body now.
Yeah, I know that feeling. That's how I felt when I made that post that I wanted Natalie to see my corpse. I wanted to blow my head off so close she'd feel my blood spatter.
No one's ever going to understand that. They don't want you.
Lots of people understand that. Lots of people.
They feed off of it. They feed off of your pain, and they feed off of bloodshed, and they feed off of negativity.
That's the problem, is that when I hurt my back, everybody ditched me. I only had negativity in my life. That was in 2015.
I wish I had been closer to you. You know, I just should have could have. I wish I wouldn't have been so high that I couldn't see better that you needed me in full. doesn't help.
It's not just that people didn't see. I begged for help. I begged for it. I got the same shit out of Rabbit that I did out of the police. Basically, the police didn't call me a bitch. They just told me to man up. Like, Jesus fuck, I'm getting assaulted for shit I didn't fucking do. It's fucking bullshit. God damn it. That's the thing. I needed people.
Why don't you come there? We'll take out teeth because apparently his money's really easy to steal. And we'll have some money. Like I'm a little cranky today, and these are the kind of thoughts that go through my head when I get really angry. I want to go take back. No one really cares for because there's a lot of them treating people really wrong out there, and they're taking all sorts of money. And I want revenge that makes a difference. Go get money from someone else. They don't need that money. They're not doing anything good with it. So it goes all over the ground, takes it there. I got boobs I can warm somewhere. You could probably handle the rest, right?
I don't have boobs, so I don't get those benefits.
Yeah, but you can get hiding. They're looking at the boobs and you can come take them out.
I'm not willing to hurt people. That's the thing. Like, everything that I did was to try to get these people to stop. The court system is too fucked up for anybody to get a decent... You know, if I had money, if I'd have had money, if I'd have had that money that Ken and Leah stole from me, like, oh my God, I'd have been able to fight this. What these people did to me was wrong. What?
How much money would you need right now? Or is that time passed?
I don't know how much money I need right now. Ma'am, just to go to the... I've got warrants out for my arrest, so they're not going to allow me an honest day in court. And this time I did run, but I had to. They had already charged me in 3 different places with running for being in jail. I wasn't trying to run, I was in jail.
You understand very clearly they're not going to deal with you at any point. They don't want you around. They don't want to see you. And it doesn't matter why. You can't change their mind. The truth isn't going to change their mind.
That's the thing, Christine. Everybody keeps making goddamn excuses. That's the problem. Everybody makes excuses not to do anything. I can't because they're not going to do anything. No, when people work together, things happen. And when they don't work together, nothing good happens. All of these people that are harassing me for the Bollingers, all right, there's groups of them. All right, there's groups of them. I need a group of people to help. I need you guys to stop going at each other's goddamn throats over stupid shit. I need help for once. I spent all those years passing out blankets. Alright? I didn't do that because I had expectations. I did that because I didn't want people freezing to death. But those people who I gave blankets to, none of them are here. All of those people said, well, I can't for this reason, and I can't for that reason. And all of their reasons are bullshit, because I've seen what happens when people work together. They're not going to stop torturing me. I'm not going to ever be able to see my friends and family without having to look over my shoulder for people wanting to do things to me for things I didn't do. I did eventually have to commit crimes. I had to fucking defend myself. You know how pathetic that is? I went for years and years without getting in any trouble with the law. The few times that I did get in trouble with the law, it's because they just needed somebody to peg. Like when I bought that computer. I bought that computer. I didn't steal it.
After Special K raped me, it was years. About 2 years. People followed me, his friends followed me for days, and everyone thought it was a joke. No one would walk with me. So I do know what that's like. But it didn't go to this extent. You just hang up on me.
I didn't hang up on you. I'm listening.
I'm not trying to cut you off.
You didn't cut me off. You're good, Christine.
I'm trying to relate, and I'm trying to share with you the best I can. I don't know what I can do other than write a letter and give you a number for Ramos.
You got Ramos's number?
I sent it to you, yeah?
I didn't see it. Can you send it to me again?
I can.
They got away with it all for the exact reasons that I said they were gonna. They did all the things that I said they were gonna do. I mean, I knew this was all coming. I saw this all coming when I was in the backseat of that goddamn vehicle in Virginia, because I know how the system works, I know how the law works, and I know how people treat homeless people. I know how people jump through hoops for pretty girls. No matter how wrong they do, they're not wrong. They're the good guys no matter what, because they're girls. I got people who keep trying to relate to me. I don't need them to relate. I need them to listen so they know what's going on. They can't help me if they don't know what's going on.
And how do you think they're going to understand what's going on? Because they shut out what's going on.
It doesn't matter.
So,
see, that's the thing. You're making an excuse right now by saying that. I'm talking right now about you in specific. I could explain to you what's going on right now, but every time I start, you start giving me excuses why you can't. I listened to you tell me about your Jesus story, and I understand that, okay? But I need someone to listen to me too. All of you are so used to me being the person who listens to everybody that automatically when I need somebody to talk to, it's your turn to talk because that's the relationship that you're used to having with me. And then people get angry because I raise my voice, and eventually I get to the point where I'm screaming because I'm always the one that people vent to. When I need someone to vent to, I really need someone to vent to. I need someone to stop and understand it and allow me to speak. Instead of me doing what I'm doing right now, which is the same thing I do with everyone. Explain to them that, hey, you need to stop and listen. And then we never get past that part because I get partway through the sentence of what it is I was trying to say to begin with, and they got another story they want to tell me.
You were telling me about being followed and basically people coordinating against you, following you.
Yes, ma'am.
That's where you were.
The police, the Bollingers, these people on Facebook, there's groups all over the place. I mean, literally, they slandered the shit out of my name, and people keep telling me, well, you can sue them. I can't fucking sue them. I don't have any goddamn money. Christine, they painted me as a child molester. You are never going to understand what that does to a man, or how people treat them when they're accused of that.
You're right.
You know, having them lift the protection orders, that takes an act of God, basically. Now, I can get a counter protection order, but a counter protection order isn't going to get Alicia Bollinger in front of me where I can cross-examine her. And that's what I need. Alicia Bollinger to come forward and tell the truth.
Is there anything I can do to help you with that? Want me to write a letter to her?
No.
Sorry, that was kind of rude, but
that's against the law. What I need you to do is coordinate with every homeless person in Colorado that you know that knows me and have them write a letter. Have everybody write a goddamn letter. Tabby was going to write a letter almost a fucking year ago. 8 months ago, sorry.
You're right,
She still hasn't done it.
Totally failed you.
I'm used to people failing. That doesn't mean they can't get up and try again. I keep getting up and trying again because people keep telling me these pretty words like they're going to do something, and I need them to actually stop telling me pretty words and fucking do something.
That's really scary.
I know it's scary, and if you guys gave a shit about my life, you would fucking stand up. You know how many bullies I stood up to for people while I was there? How many people I prevented from getting stabbed? You remember Incredibly Gay Ryan? I got assaulted by Danny Dragon, Casper, and Danny shouldn't have done that. Casper shouldn't have done that.
And
Derek assaulted me over Natalie. He didn't assault me over Incredibly Gay Ryan. You remember Ryan?
yeah. Can I tell you who I got assaulted by?
Do what?
Can I tell you who I got assaulted by?
Who?
Crazy ID, Special K. You know,
I don't think I know Special K.
he's the one that kidnapped me for 24 hours. I couldn't get out of his van. And he filmed it, and he showed a few people. And they came to me and told me that they saw what he did to me. And then the police came, and they said they saw what he did to me. And then I said, just leave me alone. When the police followed me and Special K followed me, and everyone said, you're high. You don't know what you're talking about. And then he threatened to kill me, you know, I mean, they used me as a scapegoat for everything for like 2 years.
You know, when I realized my mom didn't love me in high school, that didn't hurt nearly as bad as it probably should have. But I realized she was never going to be a good person. She was never going to be an honest person. But she always told me she didn't hate anything more than a liar.
Right?
What the Bollingers did was wrong. I need my life to be over, Christine. When I needed your guys' help was last year while Natalie was still alive and nobody wanted to listen to me. They all wanted to tell me pretty words. I was getting assaulted and they just wanted to tell me pretty words. I was being accused of things that I didn't do and people wanted to tell me pretty words. Especially you women. Y'all don't realize when you accuse a man of something like child molestation or rape, that you don't have to take him to court. People judge him as guilty right off the bat.
I don't know. Special K only got 10 years for the assault he raped.
See? Actual rapist there. You know, when I was in Larimer County, there was a guy in front of me in court who molested a 6-year-old boy. They let this guy walk free because he served in the military.
They let Special K out because they make tons and tons and tons of money for the city. So, you like explaining it? Hold on 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sorry. Have to check in.
So I'm gonna kill myself on the 29th.
Can I ask help?
No, because then you'll know that I have a plan, and that gives you enough to have me
No,
locked
you
up.
know what? I don't do that. You do what you want to do, and call me while you're doing it. It's fine. You have every right, Sean. Not that way, and you don't have to trust me either. But it's your decision, and I love you, and I'm not gonna talk you out of it. Although I'd really like to try, but it's not how that works. So I would just tell me what you need to tell me. I am listening. 29th.
I'm telling you, if you can't get coordinated with people to help me, I'm not gonna stick around and take any more abuse. I'm 38 years old. I'm tired of being everybody's scapegoat. I'm tired of pretty people making the same judgments over and over and over again, and it does have to do with their looks. I'm tired of women doing that too, blaming all men, and then rewarding the men who did it.
You think that of me?
I think women in
I'm not
America
gonna
are
argue
taught that
with you. I
way.
just want to know what.
Christine, you didn't do any of those things. You didn't do any of those things to me.
But I'm neglecting you now. Sure.
Why would I think those things of you if you never did those things to me? You're a woman, though, so your perspective's going to be different. That's something that I have to understand. You're taught differently than we are. Girls in America, they're taught to play victim, and it's okay.
No,
And then men are taught that if
I'm
something happens to
getting
them,
over the victim thing really well.
I'm not saying this about you. I'm not making this about you. I'm trying to explain something. I'm not trying to be an asshole.
It is an epidemic. It is something that gets perpetuated by our society. I agree.
I needed help. I needed people to stop abusing me. And you know what? If I can't get an honest day in court, they're never going to stop. If I can't get people to force the news to listen, and they're not going to try. That's the thing. Everybody that I know has already made 400 excuses why they won't try. Most of them use the same excuses on rotation. Well, nobody's going to listen. Yeah, they will listen. You know what?
Yeah,
Nobody's going to listen to one homeless person.
People would listen to Steve big time, and I don't understand. I talk to him. We talk a lot about it. Actually, I'm going to see him tomorrow. So
It needs to be more than just Steve. It needs to be Mateo. It needs to be everyone. Everyone needs to come forward about the things that the border police do. The state of Colorado, what they do. The public pretenders and how fucking rotten they are. Homeless people don't get a fair day in court. Well, Mobley does, but Mobley's good looking. He said that he got away with a lot more when he was younger and better looking. Now that his hairline's receding, he doesn't get away with as much.
hairline.
His hairline, hair, like it's starting to thin. He's starting to go bald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My boyfriend.
Good looking people get the benefit of the doubt. Women get the benefit of the doubt more often than men do.
Women just have pussy. That's all that is.
They have what?
Pussy. And I'm not saying that to you directly at all, but that's the way men are in general. They don't know what else to do with themselves. They don't know anything. They don't know how to behave like a gentleman. It's society screwing us on both ends. And we're destroying each other.
You know, these people played victim. Natalie's entire family played victim. When I threatened to take Alicia and her mother to court, they didn't care about that. What they cared about was pretending like I was there to hurt them. I needed actual help, Christine. I needed people to stop telling me their goddamn stories and listen to mine for once. I mean, I got people telling me about fucking pussy ass little shit that, like, seriously, why the fuck would you fucking mention shit like that? And then they go off for a half an hour over it. I'm like, I have real goddamn problems. I came to you for help, and you want to fucking tell me about your piddly ass shit, and then get pissed off at me because I still haven't gotten to speak and I want to. And so many people do that. Not you in specific, but yeah, everybody. It is
Well, I do
everybody
it
at
too,
this
but
point.
the difference is, I do it too, but the difference is when you call me on it, I love you and I try to fix it. That's what friends do, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, we try again, and we try again. I'm real good at cutting people off because it's hard for me to hear it and it hurts me and it's selfish and it's narcissistic. I can say that, and I know I'm working on it. So I'm sorry for cutting you off again, for real.
You know, I don't have the money for pills and I don't have access to a firearm. So, there's some really big cliffs here, though. I don't think
Do you need
you.
something for me to help? Do you need me to help you with something? It would take some time. It's not something you just do, you know. But I can ask a few friends. Nonchalant, you wouldn't be involved. Because there's a few people in my life that are going through this right now. And they want to go. They want to go.
Tell them to get, if they really want to go, tell them to get, caffeine pills and sleeping pills. That's the way I did it in January.
And look how it worked.
Do what?
Look how it worked. I'm being joking in a really dark way.
I didn't actually hear what you said, so it's fine.
I said, and look how that worked.
I chickened out. I didn't chicken out because I didn't want to die. I chickened out because, Miss Shelley and, Miss Danica and the things that they said to me.
What did they say?
They said I need to stay alive so I can testify.
Think of a few more reasons to stay alive.
No, there is no reason for me to stay alive. I don't have a life. I can't see any of my friends and family.
Okay, that makes you so angry, but you know your life is not your own.
My life is my own.
Island.
My life is my own.
Not a freaking island. Doesn't matter what you think. You're not an island.
I don't believe in the Rambo Jesus.
I don't. Okay, that's fine. I didn't say nothing about that.
Alright, well, I'm sorry for, taking it wrong then.
I love you. Take it however you want. I'm sorry, I can't do more right now, but I can definitely talk to you. And I'm enjoying talking to you.
You know, Natalie told me she loved me probably 5 times before I said it back. She said it a lot. When I finally said it back, like I didn't know what to say to her. I just knew that she kept on telling me she loved me. And when I finally said it back, you know, I do mean it when I say it. But I love differently.
Oh, not with that. You there?
Yeah,
I dropped my phone. Sorry.
that's alright.
Dead.
I know you guys aren't gonna come together. Y'all got your own lives. At least you don't have to watch me die.
Sean, if you wanted me to, I would be there with you. Okay.
You know, I do not want somebody there when I die. I don't want anybody there.
Okay. You can call me.
Yes, ma'am. You know, James Golden was gonna help me kill myself. He chickened out.
Sean. James Golden?
Yeah,
Renegade.
Renegade, that's the one.
Why?
But he chickened out.
Why did he?
He didn't want to get in trouble.
He wanted to
He didn't want to.
get in trouble.
Right.
With his woman?
No, he didn't want to get in trouble if he got busted for killing me.
Oh. No. He's capable.
I don't think so.
What about your brother?
Oh, you think he'd kill me?
Do I think he could?
You think he would?
I think if you approach him and ask him sincerely, I think he would consider it, yes.
No, he wouldn't. Rabbit's number one
Okay.
goal in life is the same as mine. Not to kill anyone, not even on accident.
He's been through an awful lot. He might feel a little differently.
He what?
He's not been doing great himself. He might be feeling a little differently.
Oh, he called me a bitch the other day. So I called him out on Facebook. I made a few different posts about it, calling him a bitch.
He sent me a copy.
Do what?
I think he sent it to me first.
Ah,
And then he said, this is a Detective Reverend.
I'm, I don't know if you have an address that you can have me send stuff to, but I want at least one person to take a look at the evidence that I collected, and that way one person at least knows the truth.
Now, what do you need for that? An address?
Yeah,
How about Bridget and Alvin? Up in bed.
yes ma'am. Could you text it to me?
Yes, as soon as I get permission, which will be in about 10 minutes.
Yes ma'am.
I'm getting my clothes ready from doing laundry. And I am going to get permission for you to send the evidence you have to this address. And they can look over it. And what am I missing? Make sure it gets somewhere. Sean, help me. I've had a lot. long day on trying to get this done for you. Trying to do it in the range of time. So we'll catch you guys.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna puke. I puke a lot. I'm sorry.
No, you go upstairs. Call me when you feel better. I'm gonna text you the address now.
Yes, ma'am. Bye.